are, this is KPFT Houston, 90.1 FM and FM HD1.
Support for KPFT and The Prison Show is provided by the Cohen Parole Law Firm. For almost 40 years, Gary Cohen has helped represent incarcerated individuals throughout Texas obtain parole and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. For more information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthis, you can find it at the website, parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201.
Listeners should be aware that the following program contains language and audio images which may be found disturbing and may not be suitable for your snotty-nosed little brat who probably cusses like a sailor behind your back anyway. Parental discretion is advised.
Daddy, I'm coming to see you at visiting hours next week. Mama ain't been doing too well, I'll tell you more when we speak. And Billy's loving high school. He's out there blocking for JV. I'm sure he's gonna come around by the time you give a least. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know.
It's time to holler down the pipe chase and rattle them bars, because we're going to do a prison show for you right here at beautiful old, historic old, exciting new KPFT Houston, from the heart of Montrose, where we all hope tomorrow will be a better day.
Dreams, I can see your freedom. I will hold you once more. The man with no visitors, no money on the books. Remember, David's always gonna be here. You're never so alone. This ain't my love. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know. It's Prison Radio. Prison Radio.
And welcome to the Prison Show. I just told Joanne that we were on the air, and then I opened my mouth. So I did the same thing she was doing. Welcome to the Prison Show. Tonight is Friday, May the 1st. Don't do it. So we're going to have an interesting show this evening. Terry Peden is going to be on the show tonight, and he's actually on my phone right now, and I will hold it up to the mic when it's his turn. And can I see that? Thank you. So tonight, David has lined up a great show. Like I said, Terry Peden, Marci Marie, the Prison Show Women's Unit reporter, and of course, social media influencer and director of community engagement at Lioness Justice Impacted Women's Alliance. She will be calling in. Joanne Hall is here in the studio. We will be interviewing her about being a TDCJ officiant at Texas prison weddings. And of course, Linda Snyder and I will be doing our segment. Linda, I know I've been getting a lot of questions regarding Linda. Linda is doing, there's David. Linda is doing really, really well right now. She's resting at home, and we send her all the love, because I know you're watching, right, Linda? I know you're watching. She's going to be on with me, but she's going to be calling in too. So, jam-packed show, and we're ready to start. Hang on one second. Let me see if Terry's on here. Hey, Terry, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, let me stick you on the air. Hold on one second. All right, go ahead, Terry.
Okay, first and foremost, thank you to the Prison Show As always, I greatly appreciate the opportunity to speak and present and be heard. I want to give a shout out to all the men and women in the system, and I hope that y'all get y'all freedom soon. So I want to cover a topic that got a lot of traction when I posted this on social media recently, and I feel like it's a relevant message that, again, the people on the inside that you all could benefit from. And the message is this: let your resistance be your success. And just let me repeat that again and really think about what I'm saying. Let your resistance be your success. So I know a lot of people who do time, one of y'all favorite things to do is read revolutionary literature, right? About the system, history, the shortcomings of the system, how certain things might be put in place to take advantage and to oppress others, and that's good, right? But now that you have all that knowledge and information in your head, and you know the problem, now what? What do you do with that? A lot of people inside, you've been constructed. You've used your time in this incarceration to educate yourself, to develop job skills, financial literacy, work on yourself on an interpersonal level, intrapersonally as well, becoming a better husband, father, wife, mother, parent, just a better person at large, right? And I know a lot of y'all heart is in the right place where you want to come home and do the right things. And again, returning back to the point, let your resistance be your success. So from a position of this, revolutionary success doesn't always mean martyrdom. It doesn't always mean going out on your sword or willing to throw your life away for some type of conceptual cause or benefit to the world, right? Instead, I'm saying, for me, and this is just my perspective, I've never been to prison, don't plan on going to prison aside from visiting my clients, and I try to steer as many people as I can away from that situation, barring sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, right? But for me, revolutionary success means winning in the face of unjust oppression. Again, winning in the face of unjust oppression. Not throwing my life away for some altruistic purpose, but making something of myself and allowing that to be defiant in the face of a system, a person, people who want me to fail and not be successful. So within that, I think that this is relatable. Again, I've never been to prison. I'm a parole attorney. I'm an attorney. I do other types of work as well, but I've never been to prison. I have a lot of people in my family who've been to prison. My mother's generation, I'm 35. My mother would be in her mid-60s at this point in her life, and her generation seemed like all of the women went to college and became professionals, and the vast majority of the men in my family got caught up in the crack era, mass incarceration, and 3 strikes laws. So prison definitely was a big factor, especially as a male in my family, a generation below that, where, you know, I heard a lot of messaging of like, hey, you're going to end up in prison. You're going to be just like your uncle. You're going to be just like your cousin. You're defiant. You're not listening. You got a hard head, and can't nobody teach you nothing. So the system is going to teach you something. And I always took that with a grain of salt, because I'm like, yeah, I'm a little crazy, but I ain't that crazy. You know what I mean? I'm a little, I'll push the limits, but I know where the line is, and I know when to dial it back. And I think that that's extremely important and relevant, especially myself being an African American man, being a young black man growing up in Texas, growing up in the South in the United States of America, knowing where that line is and still being able to push and be rebellious to a certain extent, but not to a point to where it's a detriment. So again, how does that relate to a lot of the men and women inside, whether or not you're black or you're not black? You know, you gain all this knowledge, you got a chip on your shoulder, you want to prove something, but let what you prove be your success. That, hey, I got sentenced to this time, I caught this case, I did do it, I didn't do it, but nonetheless, I'm here now, and I'm ready to really make something of myself and prove a point when I get home. Let that point that you prove when you get home be success. Let that point that you prove when you get home be, I defied the odds to do the right things. Not I defied, or I met the odds. I came down here, I did all this time, and then now I'm either living below what I feel like my potential is, or I found a way to put myself back in prison. And I just really want to harbor that message. And again, from the perspective of this, me as an African American man, I already have a strike against me. I got a couple strikes against me. I'm big. I got dreadlocks, tattoos. You know, I don't talk like Steve Urkel. So some people are going to look at me, size me up, and think the worst, or think that I'm not enough, or think that I'm not qualified. For example, I go in courts all the time, especially if it's a new courts, not courts that I go in on a regular basis, but if I go to a different county and I go in there, even when I go visit y'all in TDC and at these prison units, I tell the guard I'm there for a legal visit, and they damn near look at me like, why come you aren't dressed in all white if you're here for a legal visit? Well, because I'm the lawyer. Or I'm at the picket, and I'm showing them my bar card and the ID, and I can literally see the confusion and the cognitive dissonance in their face between how in the world does somebody that look like you be an attorney, and you're in here to visit a client who's an inmate, right? So a lot of y'all, because you went through the system, you've picked up this badge and incidence of being a felon, which connects you to slavery through the 13th Amendment of the United States, is, you know, you have this scourge on you. But what do you do now? Do you succumb to the stereotype? Do you succumb and lower your expectations for yourself and for your life? Do you satisfy that oppressive energy that says, oh, you ain't supposed to be this and you ain't supposed to be that? Or do you live up? I choose to live up. I would encourage y'all to live up and defy those odds. And again, the message is, let your success be your resistance. Let your resistance be your success. Yeah. Purpose, gifts, and talent. So now how do we do that? How do you do that? My grandmother always told me, if they do 10, you do 20. If they be good, you be great. Right? And I think that applies. I don't care if you're black, white, purple, green. I don't care if you was in the Aryan Brotherhood or if you was in the Tango Blast or any of the other organizations that might not be affiliated so much with black folks. Hey, man, the point still applies. And I hope that you can garner something from this, take this, live up and go forward. And even understand this, the same way again, as far as I've come in my life, and I got a long way to go, and I'm grateful for what God has brought me to, I understand that I'm still going to be seen by certain people in a negative light, even though I haven't done anything to earn or deserve that. It's cool. That just puts fuel on my fire and pushes me to be great. And I look forward to, again, the men and women in the system who are serious about coming home and making something of themselves and defying those odds. I pray that for you. I hope that you accept that and you go out here and do great things with your life. If you want to get free, call THP. My name is Terry Peden. I'm an attorney here in Houston, Texas, as well as in Alabama, but primarily in Houston, Texas. I do parole work, civil rights, personal injury, and criminal defense. Thank you to The Prison Show. And thank y'all for being flexible with me. I'm getting pulled in a million different directions. I hope that my messaging today makes sense and you can get something good from it. God bless y'all and take care.
Hey, Terry, why don't you give them your address?
My writing address is P.O. Box 1410, Houston, Texas, 77251. Again, P.O. Box 1410, Houston, Texas, 77251. My phone number is 334-544-9471. 334-544-9471.
Thank you so much, Terry, and I hope you have a great vacation.
Halfway vacation, halfway got business meeting, but I'll be back soon. I can't wait to be back in y'all presence. Thank you as always. I truly, truly appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, Terry.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye. All right. Now, I think we have Miss Marci Marie on the line. Hey, Marci.
Hey, Dani. How are y'all?
We are doing fabulous. How are you?
I'm great. I'm so glad to be on the show. I brought my friend with me, Denise Cherry. She is a Lioness member and an organizer in Tarrant County. So she's out of Fort Worth, y'all. Denise, say hello.
Hello, how are y'all?
We are doing great, Denise, especially since Marci brought a friend.
Yeah. I've been trying to. We've been trying to get a good time for Denise to come on. She has quite a story, but she's had some recent successes. So I want to uplift her and hopefully, like the folks on the inside, and a lot of y'all know Cherry. So a lot of y'all inside watching on them tablets, and a lot of y'all watching on Facebook and listening on the radio who did time in Texas. A lot of y'all know Cherry because she did. Cherry, how long did you do?
I did 33 and a half years.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. She was locked up for a good minute, and I wanted you to just kind of, Denise, take a quick minute to give just a brief rundown of how old you were when you got locked up, where you did your time, and like how old you were when you came home.
Okay. Well, it's a long story, but I can make it short. I was 15 when I called my case. I did 33 and a half years. I mainly did most of my time on Lane Murray. I really had a great time coming home for a second chance. I've done it practically all. I've had my lows and highs. I've had my ups and downs. But all in all, I am a success story.
You definitely are a success story, and you've been home. What year did you get home?
I got home November of 2022.
So you've been home like 3.5 years, and
Yes.
So you came home obviously fully grown after 33 years. You went in at 15. You had never paid rent at 15. You had never had a checking account. Yeah, so you came home and were kind of thrown into adulthood. And I want to lift Denise up really quickly because one thing, when we get out of prison and we're looking for employment, we come across a lot of no's because of our background. And sometimes several of our Linus family and community has even gotten hired, and then later that background check came back. They get hired, get accolades, and get great customer satisfaction, and that happened to Denise. And then they come back with the no. And so, Denise, what would you say to folks that are getting those no's? What do you say to folks to encourage them?
Even though they get no's, don't stop, because I had several jobs since I've been out. And one job let me go due to the fact that of my background. After I had been there for several months. It discouraged me a little, but it didn't discourage me as much. I just kept pushing forward, even though I got a no. And now I work at home health care, and I've been doing that for some years now.
Yeah, and you had some support getting out. Of course, the Linus family, and you had your family as well. And I wanted to kind of talk about if lots of family members listen to this show, and lots of family members are waiting for their loved ones to come home. And I just was wondering if you could share like some of your best advice for those family members as they're welcoming their loved ones home. How best can they support their loved ones?
Today mental health is real. And the majority of the time when we get out, a lot of us have mentally been mentally abused. The way your family can help you is support you, ask you, hey, are you okay? Do you need to go see someone? Do you have someone you can confide in? They just actually need a sounding board, because holding things in can cause you to go crazy. I did that when I first came home. I reached out to Marci. I reached out to Jennifer. I was really going through it. And since I've been home, my sister and my brother and my wife have been my support, literally. When I'm down and out, I can always call and say, hey, this is how I'm feeling. Since I've been home, I've dealt after dealt of people that's close to me that I would never in a million years think that would leave.
Yeah.
But in the midst of all of that, family is needed. Friends, everything. Because when I was at my lowest, I had them, and all I had to do was ask for help. Yes, my pride got in the way. Sometimes I didn't. I just felt like I was all alone, but I really wasn't. But the best way for a family to be there for you is you allow them to. You can't make them rush or try to tell you stuff because they're not comfortable when they first come home. Me, I wasn't comfortable because I was so used to holding things in and doing things on my own because I had been locked up for so long. I just felt like it was just me against the world, but it really wasn't. My friends was there, my family was there, most definitely my wife was there.
What I'm hearing, Denise, and this is really a gem that you're giving all of us, and thank you so much. And so, what I'm hearing is for your family or if you have loved ones inside, to do your best to create a safe place for someone to feel comfortable. And I also want to commend you because it takes bravery for someone to get out of prison and ask for help. And you were so brave right now to share with us that sometimes you didn't. And so I think that for folks listening on the inside, I hope y'all heard that. What is it? A closed mouth doesn't get fed. When there's a need, you've got to be bold enough to share it. And so you kind of gave a gem to the folks locked up inside. Now there's a lot of people listening that know you. And I'm just, I'm really excited for them to know, your most recent, I guess, free world success. Would you like to share that?
Of course. I recently just got my apartment on my own. At first, I was scared to just venture out. Let me just be straight and honest. I have siblings out here, and my brother is paralyzed from the waist down. So therefore, I was so in tune to being there for my brother and putting everybody else's needs before mine until I just had to reach out and think, hey, it's time for me to get on my own. So as of March the 1st, I got my first apartment, and I'm loving it.
We're so excited for you, and we're waiting on the okay to give the housewarming. I know that you and your honey are getting things together a little bit more, but we're sure anxious to shower you and get your apartment all set up. And we were just so excited when you got your first place. That was so much fun. And you talked about being a little bit nervous to venture out. Do you care to touch on that a little bit?
Okay. As let me just be frank. By me being locked up since I was 15, and then I came home, I was grown, the world do not stop for anyone. It keeps going. So I had to jump in head first and learn everything that I needed to learn. Yes, of course. I took the class called Stride. Stride helped me and build me through computers, learning how to do a job interview, you name it. I ended up getting my certificate, my cook certificate. I ended up getting a forklift certificate. I also ended up getting communication certificate. Yes, I feel nervous now because I've never been on the radio. But all in all, it was a blessing. And when I was locked up, I lost my mom. And it was in the midst of me. It was in the midst of me getting my GED. I don't even know how I passed that GED because I was crying so hard I couldn't even see the paper. So when I got out here, I really had to focus because I lost my mom. And to this day, I still feel that.
Thank you so much for being so brave and bringing that up, Denise. And you and I have talked about a little bit about the loss of your family members. You lost several family members while you were incarcerated, and probably your mom hit the hardest. And I think one thing that you've shared was about how it's like when you come home, you grieve all over. You grieve when you're in prison because of the loss, and then you get home and it almost just hits harder because there's still some kind of part of you that expects to see your loved one. Do you care to talk about that at all?
Sure.
And just how you coped with that.
Prime example, my birthday was on the 16th of April. My mom's birthday is exactly 7 days after mine, which is the 23rd. Every time her birthday come around, I break because I feel like I should have been here, and I wasn't. And it hits me the hardest because me and my mom was close. I don't know how anybody else feel about their mom, but we were close. So when I lost her, it felt like my whole world was just crushed. So when her birthday come or Mother's Day come, I still celebrate her. I still go to the cemetery, but I still feel it hard. And I just went through that a few days ago, and I had my wife to think because she was there for me. No matter how long it's been, it's always a journey to keep pushing through. I cry a lot when it comes to my mom. When I talk about my mom, or when I'm just thinking about her, I cry. But it's good for the inside of me because if I hold it in, I get angry. I get frustrated. And nobody wants that.
Right. Denise and I did time together, and no, nobody wants to see her angry and frustrated. Something about people that do time together is we've seen each other. We've seen all aspects of each other, and I only did 10 years, but I did my entire 10 with Cherry. So we know each other really well, and I'm just so proud to know you out here, and so proud how you're handling life, sis, because it's not easy. And I just love that the way that you lean into the Lioness community, you and your wife. And I'm wondering if you might want to talk about that a little bit.
Okay. The Lioness is like my number 2 family. When I joined Lioness, I didn't have no idea what Marci needed me to do. But whatever it was, I took off. She called me, hey, do you want to go do this? Hey, yes, what date? Marci would come by, pick me up. I go with Marci. We'll go rally. We'll go to up to Austin. Yeah, I mean, literally, we've been to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Second chance is awesome if you put your all into it. Lioness is a great group. And let me speak of Jennifer Toon. I don't care what it is. What it is when it comes to Jennifer Toon and Marci, if you need one of them, you could always pick up the phone. Hey, I need to talk. That goes for Mandy. That goes for Laura. That goes for basically everybody in our camp. Yeah. And I try to give back every chance I get. If it's an event and I'm able to make it in and I'm not at work, I will go. I give all my support because I, like me and others, you don't never want the door to close in your face. You don't never want to say you can't do this, but you can do anything if you put your mind to it. I doubted myself a million times over, and yet and still, God allowed me to push through it because that's who I turned to.
And Denise, you've spoke at the Capitol. You've spoke at those rallies. You spoke at a rally in front of thousands of people. Did you ever think while you were in prison you would be doing anything like that?
No, I never thought that. Due to the fact because I was, and let me just be frank, in prison, my mindset was survival.
Yes.
And I did, by any means necessary, that's what I did. Whether it was fighting, whether it was,
And I'm sorry,
things
but
that you do.
we have to close it up. I'm sorry. I was enjoying the story.
And my clock must be off, so I'm sorry for not watching the time, Dani. Or I am watching the time, but I'm watching my kitchen clock, so it very well may be off. I want to make sure. Denise, thank you so much for coming on.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you so much.
And thank you both.
Yeah, and I just want to give the Linus P.O. Box. I have to put you on speaker so I can look at the picture. I just want to make sure that everybody knows how to get a hold of us. And we are at P.O. Box 12051 in Austin, Texas, 78711. Love y'all so much.
Thank you both. Y'all have a great weekend.
And good luck.
You have a blessed weekend.
Bye-bye. All right, so now David is going to...
Well, what's wrong with you? You can help. You know about weddings?
I do know about weddings.
Well, introduce our guest. Oh,
Dave, you got a text.
Can you believe it?
I can't believe
She's
it.
cussing at her kitchen clock.
So we have Joanne Hall, and you're with...
Texas Prison Weddings.
I was going to say memorable moment. Because David keeps calling her memorable moments. Anyway, so you're Joanne Hall, and how long have you been doing weddings?
I did the third ceremony in TDC, March 17th, 2015, at the Lane Murray unit. There were two others ahead of me the same week. One of them done it in order to do it for a family member, and another one is no longer doing it. So I've been doing it longer than anybody.
So what made you decide to get into prison weddings? Because it's rather unusual.
It is, but I had, at that point in 15, I had a son that had been locked up for 19 years, almost 20 years at that point. And he, supporting him, I found Tifa. When my youngest son came home, I found Tifa, and the support was incredible because I had served the first 18 years with him with no support, just me. And Tifa helped a lot. I formed a Facebook group for birthday cards, and I used to do the shout-outs for the birthday group. And down the line, I started a mom's group, TDCJ Moms, in November, because both the boys were locked up, and it was so depressing. Well, I was already ordained, never done anything with it, but for some reason, TDC started talking about doing the weddings inside. And I actually got my first wedding from Tifa because I was the first one to apply to do it. I really feel that God led me to this. And it's been a blessing for 11 years. I love what I do.
So she was saying earlier that how many weddings have you done this month?
A lot.
A lot? You've done a lot. And this year
this has been my biggest month, yes.
And how many have you done this year?
A
lot.
54.
54 weddings. So I was a little bit surprised by that. I didn't realize there was that much of a...
there are a lot of officiants out there, and some do a lot. I have no idea what to compare mine to. There may be some that do a lot more, but it's a lot for me, especially at my age. I'm not a spring chicken, but I try to make it special for the brides. My slogan is, it's not the venue that makes the wedding, it's the love that makes the marriage. And just being there for them, seeing the love that they feel. Some of these boys, and I say boys because they're some of them are the age of my grandkids, seeing the excitement. It's not just the girls that are excited. I had a young man the other day, he was just so giddy. It was just amazing to watch him. And I take the girls, I take pictures of the girls. I try to create a special gift for each of my brides. And all of that is just something I do for them. They don't pay for. They do take care of the officiant. Anything else I do is just for them, out of my heart.
Which I'm sure not everyone does that. I know I've seen it on Facebook. A lot of officiants do special things, but not a lot take all the photos. And
there are some that have started doing photos, and but I don't know anybody that does all the little things that I do. And we're all there for our brides. We help them. We answer questions from start to finish. I tell one of the things I sent them is we may doze, but we never close, because I have brides and mothers call me at 2 o'clock in the morning, or they'll send me a text. Unless I am dead tired, my phone's going to wake me up, and I'm going to sit there for an hour texting somebody back and forth. Maybe they just got off work. Maybe they're working nights, and that's the only time they can message. Well, I'm here for you.
And that makes a difference, especially, for the mothers out there who are, nervous about their daughters or about their sons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But have you ever done a wedding on death row?
No.
No?
I have not.
I know there a lot of publicity goes into, especially of late, there's a lot of negative comments on our Facebook page.
Yeah.
Dave, you've got a text.
I don't know why it won't shut up.
I've had a lot of lifers, they call. I've got one coming up that actually has 3 life sentences. And from when she told me the charges, I'm thinking, well, I only see that, this one is the only one. The others add years, but not necessarily another whole life, but he got 3 lives. They overdo the charges.
Right, and love never stops. I mean, you can't, you can't stop how you feel.
No,
no matter the home.
Yeah, and that's one of the things. At the end of the vows, a lot of times, the majority of people will use the phrase "till death do us part." I don't, because when someone is gone, that love doesn't die. It's still here. With the remaining party, they still love, they still care. It takes many, many years to get over a lost love.
Yes, it does. Yeah, I think everyone knows that feeling. So you have a lot of memorable moments. What's your favorite one?
Oh,
Excuse
my
the
goodness.
pun.
My favorite one. and that's what it is. It is a memorable moment. Like just 1 second, just one moment. And the reason I used to use that one as my traditional is because every moment is memorable. Whether it be a wedding moment, a birth moment, the moment that child is born, the moment you say I do, the moment someone passes, every moment is memorable. And in visits, that phrase came up when I was visiting my son. Every moment is memorable and every visit is special. So, but as far as your question,
I'm sure there's one.
I can't think of any one. Everyone is special for some reason or another.
Well, let me put it this way. What's your favorite unit to go to?
Yeah, I knew you were going to ask me that.
You knew it. You knew it.
But, I can't really say that either because, no, seriously, Danny.
But you have to have one. I know you have some that you just don't like going to because you and I have spoken about that. But you have to have one that is easier. How about easier? Okay, maybe not.
How about more troublesome?
Okay.
That would be, I love going to the unit. Don't misunderstand. The warden is awesome. The warden secretary and liaison, they're awesome, very helpful. But their process is slightly different, and it can get us in trouble and have to move the date. That's Memorial Unit. Because they will... they won't send the affidavit out until the date is set. And by then, it's almost time to, that we have to get the marriage license, and if there's something wrong, we got to redo the affidavit.
So what's an address where they can get in touch with you?
An address. P.O. Box 399, Splendora, that's Splendora, Texas 77372.
Repeat that one more time.
P.O. Box 399.
Y'all are on the mic. David.
P.O. Box 399, Splendora, that's Splendora, Texas 77372.
Okay, go ahead and give your phone number.
Yeah, my phone number is 281-399-9999.
9999. All right.
There are 6 nines there. And it's not a wrong number. I've had that number over 40 years.
Oh, consistently. All right. Well, we thank you so much. And she has become a member of our prison show team. So we haven't really introduced her. So David wanted to give her a chance to introduce herself and welcome her back because she used to be on the prison show team many moons ago. So now she's back, and now...
Sorry about him. He's freaking out because it had something that said on the bottom of it. Mm-hmm. And remember a while ago, Joe slowed down and she brought it to my attention, but yeah. We're good.
We're good?
He's freaking out. He misses Athena.
Athena!
We miss you, Athena.
All right, so I think Linda is on the line. So David's going to put Linda in, and we're going to start our segment. So good evening, everyone on Texas Death Row, and everyone listening. And we do mean everyone. So as everyone is aware, James Broadnax was executed last night here in Texas. His last words were, "To the family, I prayed for years that any of my choices would create heaviness in your heart and burdens on your spirits. I prayed to God for your forgiveness despite what you think about me. I hope to God that prayer was answered. But no matter what you think about me, Texas got it wrong. I'm innocent. The facts of my case should speak for itself, period. Let this moment be what finally sparks the revolution that will be televised. None of it was worth it. Queen Emmett, I love you. My promise still stands. It always will. Keep fighting. Stay strong. Keep God first. Never stop believing. I love you forever and a day. I love you, Queen. Peace, love, and light. That's what I stand for. God bless everybody." Now, from last night, there's been some issues with David's finger.
You're not on the air.
Oh, I'm not on the air?
There's not any issue with my fingers.
Oh.
I'm trying to get you back on the air.
Oh, well, should I stop?
No, you need to keep going because
Okay.
you're on the radio.
Oh, that's true. I am on the radio. Okay, so last night there was some issues, so I wanted to make sure everyone knows about this. There is a TDC, now this is for TDCJ. There is a TDCJ customer service survey on their website. I found out about it today that it is consistently up on the website. Just go to the website, look under news, you will see it. Take advantage of these things. Let them know what's going on. Like board meetings, summits, and surveys, make your voice heard. According to the custodial death report from the Texas Attorney General, TDCJ has reported 264 deaths since January 1st. This does not include local county jail information. The month of April had 64 deaths reported. March has had 70. February, 55. January had 75, bringing the total to 264 as of this morning. That was early this morning. Mm-hmm. You can see the same thing I'm seeing. Just go to the custodial death report website. It's updated every day, all day. Right now, there are 3 scheduled executions in Texas and 11 across the United States. 12 right now, actually, because Florida added one today, between now and the end of 2026. According to the Death Penalty Information Center, there have been 10 executions this year, with 6 being in Florida. If you're looking for action beyond showing up, but we need you to show up too. We need you to show up. Head over to Death Penalty Action. They have active petitions available at deathpenaltyaction.org. The next execution scheduled in Texas are Edward Busby. He is scheduled for May the 14th and is out of Tarrant County. Jamal Howard is scheduled for October 7th and is out of Hardin County. John Rubio is scheduled for November the 12th and is out of Cameron County. Dexter Johnson, on April the 24th, you filed a brief in opposition to the state at the Supreme Court. This is in regards to whether a claim is previously unavailable for the purpose of authorizing a successive federal habeas petition when the claim had no possibility of merit while the first habeas petition was pending. Taylor Parker, on April the 28th, you replied to the state's opposition to your petition at the Supreme Court. You are distributed for conference on May the 14th, coming out of the CCA. Elijah Jobert, as a reminder, you're scheduled for conference at the Supreme Court on May the 14th. Juan Ramirez, as a reminder, you are scheduled for conference at the Supreme Court on May the 14th. Juan Ramirez, as a reminder, you are scheduled for oral arguments at the Fifth Circuit on September the 1st. Kimberly Cargill, on April the 20th, the state filed an unopposed motion to extend time to file a response to your motion for a COA at the Fifth Circuit, and that request was granted on April the 21st. Response is due by June the 5th. Harlem Lewis, on April the 23rd, the CCA ordered several of the state's exhibits be inspected on or before May 4th. Irving Davis, on April the 23rd, the Fifth Circuit denied your motion to continue oral arguments. And then on April the 28th, Judge Smith, Graves, and Englehart heard oral arguments. Willie Washington, on April the 24th, the state filed its intent to appeal the district court's decision to conditionally grant you a writ of habeas corpus. Michael Gonzalez, on April the 28th, the Fifth Circuit granted in part the motion to extend time to file your brief. Deadline is now May the 26th. Taurus Sells, on April the 27th, you filed a response in opposition to the state's response to your COA. Edward Busby, on April the 27th, you filed your brief in support of the motion for COA at the Fifth Circuit. The state then filed its opposition on April the 30th. Tyrone Cade, on April the 28th, you submitted a motion to alter judgment at the district court. Gabriel Hall, on April the 28th, Judge Hanks granted a joint motion regarding access to sealed documents at the district court. Juan Alvarez, on April the 30th, the Fifth Circuit denied your petition for rehearing and rehearing en banc, and the order withholding issuance of the mandate is vacated. Franklin Davis, on April the 30th, you filed an unopposed motion to view and obtain sealed documents at the Fifth Circuit. DeMontrell Miller, on April the 30th, the Fifth Circuit granted your motion to file a brief in excess of word count, but not exceeding 18,000 words. And if you would like a copy of James Broadnax's last words, and if you want some details about some of the things that happened last night, I will be more than happy to email that information to you. I'm not sure if I was online when I read his last statement. But Linda is here.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm here. Okay, I've got some birthdays. Pete Russell Jr., May 2nd. Naeem Muhammad, May the 3rd. Felix Rocha, May 7th. Oscar Rosales, Brandon McCall, and Ramiro Ibarro, May 10th. Arturo Aranda, May 12th. Demetrius Smith, May 13th. Rodolfo Medrano, May 14th. Christopher Jackson, May 24th. Jerry Elders, May 26th. Mark Robertson, May 28th. Fidencio Valdez, May the 30th.
Woohoo!
And I know all these birthdays. And I've got a poem now by Pete Russell. It's called The Cover-Up. Tell the funeral home to leave my body alone. Now that the deed is done, you can only touch his body after he is dead. You can only touch his body after he is dead. His warm body on your soft, loving hands. It's hard to hold back the tears, I understand. You can only touch his body after he is dead. You can only touch his body after he is dead. What is the holdup? What is the cover-up? The funeral home did what? You want me to shut up? Embalming fluids? Now that the deed is done, please leave me and my body alone. Let my family take me home. Let my family deal with me so they can discover the chemicals in me. The Cover-Up by Pete Russell. That's an awesome poem, I tell you.
Yeah, it sure is. And, after last night, some powerful things have been, James's wife is very passionate, and she's definitely hurting right now. If you know her, reach out to her. She definitely needs everyone's support, the community's support. So, hey, if y'all know her, reach out to her, because she definitely needs it.
She's awesome. She's staying at my lake house. She's getting a lot of rest. Manuel Robertson is there and taking care of her. And I know she's grieving, though, a lot. So if y'all can even just send her a message, just tell her how much y'all, are going to miss him. It just would bring some satisfaction to her, because she is really broken.
Well, she is broken, but she is posting some very powerful things on TikTok and on Facebook, and she really is amazing. And there's a lot of negativity also surrounding last night, but we stand in support, and I want to give a huge shout out to Delia, Big Lou's sister. I know everyone on Polanski on death row remembers Big Lou. He passed away a couple of years ago. She drove, this is the first time she's been in since he passed. She drove from Austin to come stand with me. As y'all know, Linda had surgery. Joy is in Canada. She said, I'm sorry. She's in Canada. And Gloria was at an exhibit. So I was there, and Delia drove from Austin. So I want to give her a huge shout out. We appreciate you so much, Delia, for everything you've done in the past, and you will continue to do. And we stand with you also with Big Lou because we know he died of medical neglect. And I want to say it again. I gave the information to Linda. Deputy Director Dickerson called me today in reference to the board meeting a couple of weeks ago. And I really think that some of the issues, if family members fill out the surveys after they visit, you can be anonymous. You can put exactly what's going on and be anonymous. You can put your name and say everything that's going on, especially medical issues. You can put that. I asked him about that. Anything, vending machines, how dirty the bathrooms are. They have no toilet paper. Everything. You can put that. So in that survey, I put up on our Facebook page, but it's also on the TDCJ page. It's right under news, and
it's pinned to the top of ours. And if you're on mobile, it's above the T-shirt ad.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I made sure to pin it. I also put it on a few other websites, but definitely let your families know. And I'm sure other states have the same thing. I'm sure other states.
I don't know. Some of the states don't want. They don't care. Yeah, they don't care.
They don't. But I will say that.
Look at the onion.
Yeah, I know.
Red onion.
Red onion, yeah. I will say that TDCJ is putting a step forward in the right direction. So
they're trying. They really are. It seems like that they're really trying, even though they do hold their cards close to their chest on some of the things like the AC issues.
Yes.
Some of the things I heard from the trial that they had. She's in here.
Oh, okay.
I don't have to be an octopus for a minute.
I was like, it's blinking.
Well, that's why I hadn't been talking. I was going to try and interview her, but the phone kept ringing, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it kept ringing.
Yeah. Well, Linda, we're glad to hear your voice, and happy that you're laughing and getting along.
I'm doing great. I wish I could have been there tonight, but doctor said 2 days of laying flat on my back.
Yeah, just relax. Just relax.
Yeah, I'm just glad I'm alive because I was so close to, I could have died.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it.
But Linda, you didn't know this, but earlier you accidentally sent me a voice recording. You didn't realize that you texted it to me, and you were talking about moving a chair. I was like, oh, really? Really, Linda? You're moving a chair the day after. So I'm going to call you out on the air. Y'all write to her.
Oh, no. I don't know what I was doing. I know I wasn't good all day, that's for sure, because I can't stay still,
Oh, yeah, we know you. Well,
I know.
Thank you, Linda. Call back for shout-outs.
I will.
All right. Love you.
Okay. Love you, too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You're listening to KPFT Houston. Support for KPFT and The Prison Show is provided by the Cohen Parole Law Team. For almost 40 years, Gary Cohen has helped to represent incarcerated individuals throughout Texas obtain parole and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. More information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthus, can be found on their website at parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201.
Mississippi moon, where we'll keep on shining. Mississippi moon, where we'll keep on grinding. Mississippi moon, down in my cold. The Mississippi moon, tonight we get all wrong. Well, now let me tell you just a little story about them boys. They get all that glory, man, they got that steel. It drip all day. We sell it in a gallon, yeah, we make our pail. I said the Mississippi moon, we keep on shining. The Mississippi moon, well, we'll keep on grinding. Yes, the Mississippi moon, down in my coat. The Mississippi moon, tonight we get all rolling.
yeah, lost slow and steady. Ain't got no schedule, but we stay on that ready. We got big and black engines down in our trucks. We light them a tires and boy, you best give up. I said that Mississippi moon, we keep on shining. Mississippi moon, well, we keep on grinding. Mississippi moon, down in my cup. Well, Mississippi moon, tonight we get all up. Well, hey, hey. Well, look here. Yeah, a man in a suit, yeah, he came up to me. He started talking funny like he knew me, man. Then I spit my chew, I looked him in the face. Said, go to hell, cause you ain't got no case. I said, now Mississippi moon, we'll keep on shining. Mississippi moon, well, we'll keep on grinding. Mississippi moon, down in my cup. Mississippi moon, tonight we get all rough. Well, I said, now Mississippi moon, well, we'll keep on shining. Mississippi moon, yeah, we'll keep on grinding. And I said, Mississippi moon, down in my cup. Yeah, Mississippi moon, tonight we get all rough. Hey, hey, hey.
All right. I thought Linda was still holding.
I thought she was going to call back for shout-outs. You told her to call back for shout-outs. And I thought she hung up.
And there you go.
Yep. Well, I hung up on her.
No, you...
Oh, there I go what?
You just...
What did I do?
You said the S word.
I thought she was holding on for shout-outs. That's what I said.
Oh, it sounded like something.
No, I didn't. We don't have a dump button, so I can't say that.
Oh, yeah. No, you don't. You can't.
Your words a while ago was, why don't you call back for shout-outs? So...
Yeah, she was still holding on there, so that's why I assumed.
Because she didn't hang up on her. She says, oh, am I supposed to hang up on her? Yeah, she's supposed to call back for shout-outs.
All right, Linda, call back, because we've been talking about this for way too long. All right, let's get to Darlene. Hey, Darlene.
How are y'all doing tonight? It's been a while since I've been on here.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead with your shout-out.
My shout-out goes to my loved one, my husband, my love of my life, my true love. He has a life sentence. It's Tokyo, out the Hughes unit. I just want to wish him a good night. Our weather's really bad out here. Maybe there ain't no phone reception. Not sure really what's going on, but I hope I hear from you tonight. I love and I miss you, babe. I ain't going nowhere. I'm always keeping you close to my heart, praying for you every day, every night. Parole's around the corner. Looking forward to that. Holding on tight, babe. I love you so much. I can't wait to see you this Sunday. I'll be there, and I miss you, and I love you, and thank you, Prison Show, for giving us this opportunity to make these shout-outs to our loved ones.
Thank you, Darlene, so much. We appreciate you calling. And did you just say Thomas Horner?
No, Tokyo.
Oh, I know you said Tokyo. You know what? Maybe I need to get my hearing checked, because clearly I knew you said Tokyo at the beginning.
It's all right. You thought I cussed a while ago, so yeah.
I know you did.
I'm going to bring Q-tips next week.
All right. Thank you, Darlene. I appreciate it. I'm trying to ignore him. You have a great weekend.
I bet you can.
Thank you. Y'all too. God bless y'all.
Same to you. Bye-bye.
Good night, Darlene.
Good night. Bye.
All right. How about Eva?
You caught me unawares.
I can't win.
No, you got it this time, though. I'm all right.
This time?
Yep.
Are you doing it?
Hey, Trey. I hope you're doing well this Friday evening. Are you all right? So you like it when I say you know? Well, you know, cutie, I might use quite a few you knows then in this message. Or maybe not, we will see. Yeah, watching the movie Lots of Chaos and also with my dad's behavior yesterday inspired a special series of pictures today. You know, parts of that movie made me miss the time when there were a bunch of people spreading evil. Well, or at least looking that way. We will see if you would still want me to be a part of any video after you saw them, but they're not that bad. Yeah, I'm just curious to hear your opinion about them. So yeah, this Friday is a holiday here in Germany. My parents already made a suggestion how to spend it. Big surprise, it's hiking, but I'm not sure yet if I'm up for it. Alright, cutie, I wish you a really nice weekend, as always. I hope you're doing well. Be good, Dre. I'm looking for you. Bye, Daddy.
Well, thank you, Eva. And how about Lisa, who's been holding for a little while on line 3? Hey, Lisa.
Hello there. Hi. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
you are on the
all
air.
right. Thank you. I'd like to say thank you to you all who put on the prison show, for the family members and for our loved ones behind the walls. We love you. We send nothing but love toward your way. We give a great shout-out to Texan Prison Reform Team tonight.
Woo-hoo.
They are just an awesome team, and they're doing wonderful things behind the scenes. I'd like to give a shout-out to these young men who are doing what they need to do on a daily basis to get themselves in a place where they have a positive mind frame. And Aini at McConnell, Quick at Connolly, Tim at Clemens, and Quan at McConnell as well. And I just want to let these young men know I love them, I'm praying for them, and we are doing great things together as a team. And thanks to Brittany for heading up the Texas Prison Reform Team. We love what you're doing for us, Brittany. We love you. We love you. We love you. Thanks again, Prison Show.
Thank you, Lisa. And we love her, too. We adore her.
Yes.
She's supposed to be coming back in the studio again.
Uh-huh.
That's what she told me the other day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for calling in. You have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. How about Italian Coalition?
The Italian Coalition to Abolish Death Penalty would like to wish a happy birthday to Pete, Naim, Felix, Brandon, Ramiro, Oscar, Arturo, Demetrius, Rodolfo, Christopher, Jerry, Mark, and Fidencio. And we would like to remind you that there are people thinking about you and that you're not forgotten. Buon compleanno!
That's awesome. Thank y'all for doing that. All right. How about Jason on line 4? Jason. Hey, Jason.
All right. Hello, Prison Show. Are you there?
We are here.
All right, everybody on the Prison Show, my family over there. And I want to thank each and every one of y'all tonight. Special shout-out to y'all. Okay. So first on my shout-out list will be going to El Jahara. How about El Jahara? Is a.k.a. The Original Diamond. Shabazz, Nico on the Robertson unit, Joseph, Wernley, I don't know where you're at, Little J on the Allred unit, Walter, Paul is in a Odessa facility. Special shout out to him. Jonas on the South unit, known as AKA Lakewood. Jedediah, Lil Dre on the Robertson unit. Jeremy on the Robertson unit. Alexis on the Robertson unit. Deveridge on the Robertson unit. Cody on the Robertson unit. Kenyon on the Robertson unit. Rodney on the Robertson unit. Peaches, a.k.a. Peaches on the Bill Clemens unit. Joe on the Michael Trustee camp. Victor on the Michael Trustee camp. Billy on the Robertson unit. Robert on the Michael Trustee camp. Christopher on the Robertson unit. Logan, that's my nephew, on the Bird unit. Special shout out to him. And let's see, I have a coworker on the Robertson unit, aka 44. Okay, special shout out to you. Special shout out to my frenemy, known as Dooney, on the Robertson unit. Hey, Dooney, what's up? Let's see. How about Ali at the Harris County Correctional Facility? And then I have Lynn at the Skyview unit. And Norman on the Wayne Wright unit. Special shout out for the Charles Smith family. And then we have Alex, and then William, and a special shout out to Cece at the Jefferson County Correctional Facility. And just to let anybody know about parole, if you're going to a halfway house that's state funded, you're going to go through check-ins. You're going to have to log in, log out. You have to have a weekly schedule made, and if you have an interview that you have to go to, you have to make sure that it's okay with your parole officer first. Special shout out for the Death Row Angels, Miss Danny and Madam Linda, and everybody on the prison show, David as well. I can't name everybody. I spoke to some lady tonight. She was really nice. Y'all are like my family, and wanted to let y'all know that. And everybody on the prison show, a big, big thank you for making this happen.
And we hope that you are able to come down to the studio really soon.
Yes, ma'am. I would love that. I would love that.
Well,
if I'm in Houston, I'm trying to get over that way, but I'm not over in that way. I'm in Beaumont. So.
Well, hopefully soon you'll be able to come on down to the studio.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I would love that. I would enjoy it.
Beaumont's pretty close.
Yeah.
I go to Beaumont every now and then.
I go to Beaumont a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I got weddings up in Beaumont.
Well, we appreciate you calling in, Jason.
Yes, ma'am. And I love the prison show, and I like doing my shout outs, and I listen to everybody, especially like Italian Smile and Eva Maria from Germany. I love hearing their voices.
Yeah, we do too. That's one of my favorite parts. I love their voices.
Yeah, that's right. Two.
Well, thank you so much. And
that's another thing too. It's like we have count, just like anyone else does. Just like prison does. We have count.
I was about to say that sounds familiar. What you do?
We have count. Okay, I just want to say thank you.
Well, thank you, Jason, and you have a great weekend.
All righty, you too.
Bye-bye. All right, how about, do we have Eva Maria? No, we have Caitlin, no.
This is a shout out for Beto. Hola, how are you? I hope that you're in good health, spirits, staying safe and smiling. As for me, all is good. I'm just home from work and I'm here with Belle. Yeah, I don't know whether you can hear her, like, kind of doing her chats, but yes, she is jumping up on me now. And I think she wants to say hi. Do you want to say hi, Belle? Yeah? Okay, yeah. And there she is saying hi. Yep, the weather here is not too bad. It's actually, like, quite nice. There's sun shining still. So, everything else yet is good. I also want to give a big shout out to the guys, Eric, Mark, Will, Debo, and Rudy. Hope you all are doing well and sending you all hugs. So, good night, sweet dreams, and stay safe. And to everybody at the Prison Show, a big, big thank you for making this happen.
Thank you, Caitlin, for calling in. How about Miss Austin?
I just want to send a shout out to my husband, Kevin, in Houston. I love you, and I am continuously praying for both of us. And I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you on Monday. Thank you, Prison Show.
Thank you for calling in. You have a great weekend.
You do the same. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. How about Carrie? Maybe?
Hi, it's Kerry from over the pond. And bear with me because it's a bit hard to get the words out today. This is not a shout out as such, it's more of a I don't know the name of the Florida unit, but I know that in Florida a lot of people lost a friend in James Hitchcock, and I just wanted to send my love to the unit that lost their friend and the family and friends of James Hitchcock, because however we try and, you know, splice it, at the end of the day they lost a family member, a friend and a buddy. And, you know, I just wanted to say, look, there's someone out there thinking of them. I know a bit more about the James Broadnax case that happened. You know, he was taken yesterday. And firstly, I want to send my regards to everybody that knew him on the Polonsky unit. At the end of the day, they lost a extended family member, a brother, a friend. And I just wanted to send my love to that unit, because no matter how we splice it they've lost someone, and it's not very nice. And yeah, and I also want to send my love to James's friends and family, especially Tiana. She's a fellow Brit, and I just wanted to tell her that another Brit is thinking of her at the moment. It is a very, very, very hard time, and just sending her a hug. But, you know, I'm sending, you know, those who knew James inside the Polonsky unit a big hug too. And thirdly, I'm sending Dani, the lovely Dani Allen, a big hug too, because it can't be easy going outside the Walls unit at Huntsville on every taking of life, execution day. You know, I know she has an idea of what's going on behind those walls, and it probably brings back some horrible memories. So I just wanted to send my love and hugs to Dani and to all those that stand up against the death penalty, because it's not easy. You know, I've been advocating for a few years myself, even though I'm against it. So I just wanted to send my love to everybody today and hug hugs and that, because today's a really good day. I don't know about you guys, but it's a very good day for me, and I can only imagine what it's like for the friends and family of these men. And there you go. And yeah, as I say, sorry if it sounds a bit gobbledygook and that, but I don't know, but today I can't get the words out properly. But I just want to send my love and hugs to everybody involved and that. And yeah, and try and have a good week. You know, if you've got programs, hope they go well and that. And if you're listening on your, you know, as I say, these shout-outs are very, very important to your incarcerated members, you know, of families, husbands, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles. So try, you know, if you can't ring them, try and do a shout-out, because yesterday we learned a big thing, that life is very, very short, and get those shouts-outs. And as I say, do lots of practice. as I say, and also, give them little updates, not full updates. Let's just say, little Tony lost a tooth the other day, and son, and just say that they did really well at school, and just little, because it probably gives them out a little bit of normalcy. But I just wanted to send my love and, lots of love and hugs from me over the pond. I hope this sounded okay. You take care, Texas, and all over the US, and I will probably talk to you guys again next week. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, Carrie. You're awesome. She was on the live feed the entire time last night, so I appreciate you very much. And for the kind words. Yeah, they mean a lot. All right, how about Lydia? Let's get to Lydia. She's been holding for a little while. Hey, Lydia.
Hey, Dan.
How are
Hello, Danny. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good here, Danny, in the valley. Did you guys get a lot of rain up in Houston?
Oh, yeah. And it's still
Yeah.
raining.
It's still raining. Yeah. Bethel said it hadn't rained up at the unit. But I'm sure they got a little bit of rain. It was a big storm.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked if they didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I just want to give a shout out to Bethel and tell them that we're good here. Like I said, we haven't gotten any rain. It's just nice. We're supposed to get a little bit in the morning, maybe some, but all is good. Mijo, Tia Gracie made it safe to San Antonio or wherever they were going. They were shopping. They were shopping for some kind of shoes for Sophia for the game tomorrow. Oh, it's in Round Rock, I think. Yeah, but they were not staying with Tia Gracie. They were not staying with Jennifer Lee. Tia said they rented a hotel because it's just the kids are not like. I don't think Jenny could put up with the kids. So they're up there already. They're safe up there, and that's about it, mijo. I haven't talked with Tia early. I'll call her later tonight, and we might go watch that. What is it? That Prada 2, the Devil Wore the Devil. What is it, Danny?
Devil Wears Prada 2.
Prada 2. Yeah, we might go watch that one sometime this week. But that's about it, mijo. Okay. I love you and I miss you. You take care of yourself. Give me a buzz tomorrow. And saludos to Big Will. And it was nice to see Jeff out there Thursday. My saludos to him and to Eric and to Roderick, Mark, and Brandon. Okay? Know that you're thought of and in our prayers. Okay? Good night, Danny. Good night, Linda and David. And I know there's a new lady there. Is it Joy?
Joanne.
Joanne. Okay.
Yep. Thank you. Good night.
Okay. Good night. Good night. Good night,
See,
David.
heard you back there.
Good night. Have
Bye.
a great weekend.
I pushed the button.
You put yeah.
Well, we said bye, and then I pushed the button, and she was saying something else.
Yeah.
More byes.
All right. How about Elise? Hey, Elise.
Thank you. Hello, thank you for taking my call. I just wanted to send a quick shout out to Woody and the Polanski unit. I hope you are okay and you are doing well. I am glad you had a busy week, and at least I hope you could think about something else. I cannot wait to read you again. I guess this week must have been very hard, but remember, you have people who care deeply about you and who believe in you. Stay strong and confident. That's it for tonight. Take care, Woody. I will write you soon. Thank you, Prison Show. Good night and good weekend, everyone.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
All right. How about do you want to? Let's get to Tiana.
everyone.
Hi, Tiana.
I just wanted to thank everybody for the support we received on Thursday after my husband was executed, and during and before. I want to thank everybody on his behalf. He was super emotional by the love and the support, and he asked me numerous of times to just thank everybody for the love. He never knew that there were so many people out there that loved him. Yeah, so I just want to thank everybody for the support, and I'm sorry that you guys had to see me in that state. But walking to that chamber yesterday and seeing all that support, in a sense, gave me strength. But watching my husband be executed was the most traumatic and horrifying thing I've ever seen with my life. And they killed my husband knowing that he didn't pull the trigger. And I'm going to keep on fighting for James Broadnax's name. They can kill Mr. Broadnax, but they can't kill Mrs. Broadnax. My husband's name will live forever. His legacy will live forever, and I will clear his name. And the way I saw and whoever said that lethal injection let them die peacefully was an absolute lie. I watched my husband suffer in pain. And when I went to see his body, he had a nosebleed and bruising and a swollen neck. So if that's peaceful and that's not cruel and that's not unusual, then a lot of people need to think about the choices that they make every day. But I love you, James Broadnax. I'm going to keep on fighting for you. I'm going to clear your name. And nobody won yesterday. My grief just started yesterday. I love you guys. And James loves you guys.
And we love you too, very much.
Have a good night, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, how about Linda? Let's get to Linda. She's been holding for a while. Our Linda. Yeah, our Linda. Hey, Linda.
Hey there. Can you hear me?
No, I can't.
You can't hear me?
Yes, no.
We're all deaf.
Yeah, no, we can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said, no, I can't hear you, and you were like...
Okay. All right, I'll say my shout-outs. Ever Baltimore Guardo, Raymond Shelton, Antone Jones, Antoine Duchess Cooper, and he wrote a book. He wants everybody to look up his book. Mike Timmerman, Kevin Lights Action Camera Jackson, Chris Stafford, Jerome Bryan, Elwin Gus Snyder, Jackie Peter, Benjamin Wiederhoff, Vanessa Esquivel, Disc Jockey, Robert T. Lusky. Happy birthday to you, Robert. Don Giovanni, Joe Angel Madero, Vanessa Esquivel, Alex Rigsby, Michael Gabriel Morin, LaRon Godfrey, and Forrest Pyle. Okay, guys, y'all have a great week, and I will be on the show next week.
Well, and we look forward to it. We miss you here.
I miss y'all too, but I'm glad I stayed home because the weather's terrible here in Wortham. It's really, really bad.
Oh, it's bad over here too.
I thought she was going to say she really had to get that chair moved.
I know. She said it. I have proof.
No telling what chair I was trying to move today. I don't know. I might have been trying to sleep and I just started dreaming. I don't know.
No, David was in the background, and you were.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, you were talking about your chai tea, moving a chair, and David was talking too. I have the whole thing recorded. I have proof.
There's no telling. Well, I'm glad I didn't have to say something crazy,
Yeah. because you might have.
That's right. I might have.
All right. Well, we miss you, Linda, and looking forward to seeing you. Well, I'll see you tomorrow on Zoom.
Yes. Oh, yes. We got that. We got a day of Zoom tomorrow.
Yes, we do. All right. You have a good evening and get some rest.
I will. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, how about Kiki? I know Rodney Reed's mother passed away, and her funeral is tomorrow. Sandra Reed's funeral is tomorrow.
Hi, this message is for Rodney at the Plonsky unit. Hey, Rodney, it's Kiki. It's Friday morning. Just calling to let you know I'm thinking of you. I'm missing you and loving you. As always, I will see you this Tuesday, and we'll be flying to Houston Monday morning and flying back the 8th. So I'm very excited to come down and see you next week, and I cannot wait to conversate with you and talk to you and spend some time with you. I love you, Rodney, and I will talk to you at noon today, my time, to your time. Love you, baby. Mwah, mwah. See you soon. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, David. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, wonderful weekend, and a blessed week. Thank you. Love you, Rodney. I'll see you soon. Mwah. Big kisses, baby. I'm out.
You got some big kisses there, Rodney.
Lots of them, too.
Yeah, lots of them. Absolutely. Let's get to Carmela.
Good evening, Person Show. Thank you for taking my call. I have 2 shout-outs. I'll make them quick. The first one is for Marcus at the PAC 1 unit. Hi, Marcus. How you doing? I hope you're staying warm. We got a cold front that came through today, and it is cold, even for me. But I hope you're staying warm and safe, and I hope things are going well for you, and you just keep your head up and keep your eyes on the Lord and just do what you need to do. I hope your case is progressing as you want it to. You stay warm this weekend. Tomorrow's supposed to be beautiful, I hear, but I don't know how much rain you guys got, but we got a lot. The ditch out front is all full, and the girls, Daisy and Chloe, spent the night and most of the day, I think, in the garage. I'm pretty sure they'll be in the garage tonight, but I don't know. Anyway, hope you have a good week, and welcome to a new month. Happy May Day. I don't know if you guys have a maypole where you are, but I don't. But just take care and just know that you're thought of and loved. You have a great week, and I hope to talk to you next week. My second shout-out is for Bradley at the, I forgot the name of it. East something. Anyway, he knows where. I'm sorry?
East Ham.
No. Starts with a C. Anyway, he knows where he is, I hope. I don't know. I wonder at this point. But anyway, hi, Bradley. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're staying warm. I don't know how much rain you guys got where you are, but I hope it cooled you off. It's definitely cool out. And I just hope things are going the way you want it to. And I hope you're keeping your head up and keeping your eyes up and watching that mouth and just think good thoughts. And you have a great weekend. And the Astros lost again tonight. They're not doing real good this year, but I still like to listen to them because that's me. Anyway, and I think the Rockets, the basketball team, I
think this is do or die for them tonight. They're playing the Los Angeles Lakers, so they were down 3-1, I think. And I guess they won in one game. I don't know how, but I wish them well. And you just have a good weekend. Stay warm, and just know that you're thought about and you're loved. I think about you every day, and I do love you. And I hope to talk to you next week. You have a good weekend and a great week. Good night. Thank you, Prison Show, for all you do. You guys be safe on the road. And Mr. David, I don't know if you're on your bike tonight, but I hope you got a warm jacket and an insulated helmet.
No, it was raining so hard I brought the truck.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, I used to ride in the rain, but I don't know. I'm getting old.
No, you're getting wise.
I don't know. Sometimes it can be fun to ride in the rain.
Oh, I don't think so. Not this rain. But anyway, I'm glad you're safe. You guys take care, traveling grace, and everybody have a good weekend and a good week. Good night.
Good night. All right. How about, we have Mysterious Mike, or the not so mysterious Mike.
Hello, this is Mysterious Mike doing his shout-outs for the Prison Show. Here's my shout-outs to Guys of Texas, Guy Alexander, Jamie Cuppett, Stephen Russell, Stephen McGee. Shout-out for Philip Perez. Shout-out for Matt, Thomas, Edward Reeves, Adam Wilkerson. Shout-out for Aaron Vasquez. Shout-out for Haas. Shout-out for Keith Money. Tasha wants me to do a shout-out for Payday. Shout-out for Oz. Shout-out for Curtis Robertson. Shout-out for Jesse Cortez. Shout-out for Raymond Lee Cart. And a special shout-out to Clarence Lee Bowman. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope you get better, Clarence. And is also to wish everybody a happy May Day. Today's May Day. Try to dance around the maypole. Adios. See y'all later.
The maypole. Dance around the maypole.
Yeah.
And y'all know what next week is, right? Monday?
The day you get caught dancing around the maypole?
No.
No?
May the 4th.
Oh, may the 4th be with you. You think he'll do something for that? We can take bets.
Yeah, we can take bets. All right.
I miss his hats. He always had different hats and everything.
He did. He came in with all these different hats.
World's largest leprechaun.
He really was. He really was. First time I saw him, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, well.
All right, how about Stacy? Let's get Stacy.
This is to my husband, Sporty Black. Hey, baby, this is Wifey kissing you our tuck-in. Yeah, we finally got our whispers, and man, did I miss you. It's a pace day. The girls and I are doing well. The girls behaving. And I've just off the machine placing on the top 10 prison and political issues on the platforms, as well as the email we configured last night on the phone. Yeah, I put them on many of the platforms as well. It's a nice spring chilly day out there. The continuance of black winter. Boo, this is just kissing you the night. All is well. Be healthy and safe. Stay focused and tough. I love you, my man. Mwah. Take care, sweetheart. Mwah.
More kisses.
I'll get to go home and get me some kisses. Dee Dee's waiting on me.
Oh.
I usually go home and give her kisses if the dogs will let me. Then the dogs attack me and I get all their kisses.
Yeah, my cats don't do that. They just ignore me.
They just watch you.
They don't even... No, they do. They're like...
They got sandpaper tongues, though. Cats, they got real rough tongues if they actually come up and try and kiss you.
Yeah, they do, but, I mean...
Yours never try and cut?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, they do. They do.
It just feels weird. But I'm not a cat guy, so...
No, you're not.
We got cats on the property, believe it or not.
Are you nice to them?
Well, I don't do anything with them. They just chase the rats or whatever they're doing. So now that I'm working with Santa Maria, they had a cat infestation, and they actually had fleas over at one of the properties. And the ladies didn't realize it, but they would bring the cats in to be nice to them, but they were getting fleas all over the place. And so we had to get an exterminator out there. And so here comes David, and we set out traps, and we take the little kitties, and I bring them out to the property and set them free. So every now and then I see them on the trail cam, and they're walking down the road or whatever.
Well, last night when we were out there, something caught my eye, and I looked, and the walls unit has a really big, tall brick wall around
that's why
it.
It's called the walls unit.
Yeah, that is. Well, there was an orange cat that was walking, and I've always seen him on the ground, but not up. And then he turned around, or she, I don't know, turned around.
Garfield?
And he TT'd, sprayed the barbed wire.
Marked his territory.
Oh, he was spraying it. I was like, what the hell? All right.
You can't blame the poor guy.
No. And he stood staring at us. All right, let's get to Savannah. Hey, Savannah.
Hey, everybody. I hope y'all can hear me okay. This is Savannah, and I'm here with Pasquale. And we're happy to be able to call tonight to just give a shout-out first to the prison show. Hi, Dani and David, Brother Dave, and I hear Joanne's there. I met her before, but hello, Joanne, and we miss you all, and miss Linda, too, even though she's not there in the studio. I wanted to give a shout-out tonight to my brother and just remind him where his strength comes from. We lost our mom in April, and so I've been, just working and dealing with that and still, doing ministry because that's, where our heart is and being able to just get through it. And, I know so many people, go through the same situation and similar situation. And, my thoughts and prayers are with everyone, but I want to really lift my brother up tonight. I know he's still struggling, and, I can't speak to, what he's going through. I'm going through my own process as well. But we're praying for him and uplifting him, and we're glad to be able to visit with him. And, we'll support him during this time. And just want to say thank you to all the brothers at Carol Vance, and shout out to the, I can't even remember the unit that we went to, but we recently also went to Kansas. We were able to do ministry there and are headed to San Quentin. So just continuing to spread the gospel and share the love of Jesus Christ on both sides of the wall, and are grateful for the individuals and our friends and family who support us along the way. So thank you guys so much. And everybody, please go to the summit on the May 16th. I know there's a TDCJ summit coming up in Dallas. Please support those types of events, and also just thanks everybody who showed up at the recent board meeting as well. Again, I've been kind of checked out, but also looking in, and just thank you all for standing strong in your support of our loved ones.
Well, thank you, Savannah. And yes, TDC has these, the board meetings, the summits, and we want to make our voice heard. Definitely. And there's also a survey.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Oh, you know what? There was a visitation survey I thought floating around. There's so many things, but again, it's enlightening to see just the request and outreach for feedback. It's a new environment for a lot of us. And I just want to encourage people to take advantage of the opportunities that we have to be a part of these processes, even when we don't always agree with the outcome. Because we can't put our 2 cents in. If we don't put our 2 cents in, we really, we don't have a leg to stand on. So participate, engage, and advocate, please.
Amen. That's it. We got to do our part.
That's right.
Well, you
All
have
right. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your night, and we love y'all so much.
Well, we love y'all too.
All righty. Good night.
Good night. All right. I think Joanne wants to do some weddings. Is that correct? I think I heard her say that. I'm pretty sure. Anyone? No?
I got the mic on for her. She's trying to get over here.
Okay.
I'm old and crippled.
I didn't even know he had the mic on. No one was answering.
Okay, I'm going to do our April TDCJ wedding announcement tonight. It's kind of hard to hold this thing and hold the phone too. I got it. I figured it out.
Why you got to hold the thing? It's on a holder.
Oh. Well, y'all tell me to hold it close to me.
No, I told you to speak into it.
Okay. All right, I figured it out. All right, here we go. We got Lizette and Juan at Choice Moore. Kimberly and Jason at Choice Moore. Kimani and Deshawn at Dominguez. Allison and James at Lewis. Dustin and Patricia at the Murray unit. Shatoria and Benjamin at Wainwright. Alicia and Ricardo at Wainwright. Amanda and Matthew at Luther. Tarsha and Michael at Pack. Aurelia and Aaron at Chambers County. Amanda and Joseph at Vance. Nikki and Hadrian at Memorial. Nancy and Steve at Ellis. Traniqua and Larry at Ellis. Tiffany and Adejit, I got it wrong again, at Ellis. Nicole and Joelle at Hightower. Cynthia and Javier at Clemens. Sheila's and Justin at Michael. Talina and James at Cofield. Candance and Ramon at Hutchins. And Kaylin and Lamar at Gist. Just want to tell everybody congratulations, and I wish all of you much love and luck for the future.
Yes, congratulations to everyone.
Yeah, whenever I have that mic on, I got to turn my mic on and the volume way down because it'll give feedback.
Oh, okay.
So I couldn't talk. You was letting me talk while
I was like, someone going to acknowledge what I just...
She was in the process of getting over there, so...
Yeah, I didn't even...
Her and Miss Linda are two peas in a pod.
Yeah, they really are. It's...
And we love you.
Yeah, we do. I mean, I'm old and slow.
Yeah,
too.
well, I think we're all getting that way.
Young and slow.
Okay, I'm young and slow. I'm still slow, though.
Yeah.
I can... yeah.
You got any shout-outs?
I do. So, big shout out to my bestie, Farron, and my future bestie. You know who you are. I'm not going to say your name because you told me not to. I think you're embarrassed. Bo over at Styles T. Hey, T. And Kelsey. Hey. Kelsey Young. Big shout out to you. Randy Halprin, I believe I sent you an e-message. I think so. Not 100% sure, but I think I did.
You didn't push the send button?
I'm not sure if you know what? That's happened to me several times. Oh, and you know that some people are getting, and I didn't believe it until it happened to me, it's dropping off of the list, the contact list. So if you were removed from my contact list, I didn't remove anyone. I didn't even block anyone lately.
Got the opposite problem. They're adding them to my contact list before I approve them off the email.
Yeah. Oh, I have that with
Getting Out app.
Yeah, but with Securus, it's different. So anyway, I haven't blocked or deleted anyone lately. So if that happened, wasn't me. All right. Big shout out to Troy Glover. Hey, Troy. Greg Bryant got your emails, and I do believe that Miss Linda took care of a few of them, and I left my list. It's not with me. So I will get to those next week. Travis Fletcher. Hey, Travis. Eddie at the Wainwright unit. Brandon. Joel at the Hughes unit. And Thunder at the Hughes unit. Jay and Chucky at Wynn. Leroy at Pack. Brian Rogers. Jeff Pribble. Big Will. Hey, Big Will. Of course, Rexalicious. Hey, Rexalicious, and CJ. So, big hey to everyone.
Hey.
Hey. Oh, and Dylan, do you know someone is listening right now? They sent me an e-message, and I got it right now.
Huh, that's cool.
I know. It's like, whoa. That never happens to me. So,
yeah. Are they in Texas?
Yes, they're at Pulaski, and
I figured they could be in the feds or something too.
Yeah, they could, but no, this is Pulaski, and yes, I will definitely get that information out to you, Dylan. No problem.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Man, I got some bad news and some good news.
Give us the bad news so you can cheer us up.
Well, I hate to give you the bad news, but Travis Fletcher ended up going to court, and contrary to the Supreme Court, Florida's not going to let him go. They gave him a life without parole. So now he's in transition. I had a message from him from a county jail, and he told me he would be on his way to. It was a different county jail. It wasn't Lee County Jail. So I guess he's in transit back to Florida DOC. So Travis, when you hear the message, let us know where you're at. Let us know where you land. And I told Franz, I told the ladies, and I don't know. I imagine that Dani said, "Hey, boo." She's over there. Mm. She can say it, but I sent it to her whenever it was on Messenger. Mm-hmm. So I could hear her across the miles, you know.
Yeah.
Our heart goes out to you, brother. Just let you know that you're loved. So keep your head up. And James, the good news is that James McElreath is finished going to court. So he told me to give a shout out to everybody. He's through with court, and he appreciates everybody's prayers. Derek MacArthur, I'm going to shout out. Aaron Holt, Eric Kinsley, Jimmy MacArthur, Michael Perez, Gypsy Allman, Benjamin Baez, Sean Graham, Christopher Flowers, Adam Hitt, Ronald Poole, Lionel Rogers, Ireland McKay, Jordan Seal, LaHorace Pickett, Kwame Teague. Did I tell you last week he asked if he'd come back on the show?
Who was that?
Dutch. He wrote those books that they turned into movies.
Oh, yeah. I still couldn't find them.
You can't find the movies or the books?
The movies.
I'll send them to you. I'll send you a link.
Okay.
You couldn't find the prison show either. I sent you that link.
On PBS, but
yeah.
it won't work on mine. But remember, David Collingsworth, when I looked, it was before it.
Have you played it since I sent you the link the other day?
Yeah, and it wouldn't. I think it was the reception, and I just never went back to it.
Yeah, it plays for me, so I don't know. Dee Dee keeps saying everybody's not like David, but I don't know. It works. So.
Well, when it first came out, I was looking at it.
Yeah, it wasn't on yet.
It wasn't on yet.
You had to pay for it in advance.
Uh-huh.
But now you can watch it because it's.
It has been.
Yeah, it's already been played. What do they call that? Like if you miss the actual live show, then you can go back on demand. Isn't that what they call it? On demand?
On demand.
Robert Virgili, Riker Joyner, Todd Cook, DeMichael Allen, Ashley Bradshaw, Thomas Musig, Ezekiel Lopez, and we'll go over to Texas. Of course, Dennis Price. I hadn't played a Dennis Price song in a while, so I played him tonight. He texted me earlier. I forget what it was. I'll have to go back and read his text again. Well, shout out to Bill, Charles Flores, Clinton Young. Your baby mama texted me the other day and asked about Diamond. Diamond's doing pretty good. I think we might have got her ear under control. She keeps having ear infections, and we've had all kinds of different medications, and I think we finally got it down pat. As long as we can keep her clean. She gets outside and rolls in the dirt and gets all that dirt down in her ear, and then she gets to scratching on it, and it ends up getting infected. And poor baby, we've had to put that cone thing on her 2 or 3 times.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then I found a thing online where you can sign up for a vet. It only costs like $11 a month or something. So yeah,
Really?
And you can put up to 5 critters on it.
Do they do all the vaccinations?
No, you got to pay for all that extra stuff, but you can get you get a vet visit on your phone, and then they can prescribe medications like even the heartworm medication comes.
Oh wow!
And then all you got to do is pay for the medication. So Cornelius Robinson, 3RD, Dennis Richardson. Of course, we already said Dennis Price. But we love you, Dennis, man. Keep your head up. When you going to get Canyon over here? We need to get Canyon over here to play some music for you. I think your mom said that he was kind of shy. He does TikToks, but he don't want to come to the show. Man, I think you'd see more people on TikTok than you would coming to the show. We're kind of like closed off here.
Yeah.
Jay Van Story, I appreciated reading your letter. Jeremy Adler, Joe Ramirez, Kenny Morissette, Kenny Travis, Paul Sims, Pete Sines, Roderick Johnson, Rodney Reed. Rodney, we our some most sincere condolences for your mom. Do the best you can. Keep your chin up. One thing that I do know, whenever my dad passed away, was, and I know it sounds kind of corny, but he's much better off where he's at. Sharon, Sonny Wilson, and Will Spear.
Big wheel.
Big wheel.
And you know what I'm looking at right now? Y'all.
The clock?
No, there's 3 signs. 90.1 in Houston.
Yeah.
89.5 in Galveston. Goodrich is 89.9. Huntsville is 91.9. And that's KPFT, where you can find us on the dial.
You can also go to kpft.org. Somebody was asking me earlier how they could hear us, and they were, I guess they're in California or something. We're Facebook Live, and then you got kpft.org, and you can go to, they've got an app now. KPFT has an app you can download, and Pacifica has an app you can download. I mean, there's lots of ways. I used to have a TuneIn radio app. You ever had that? You ever heard of that one?
Yes.
And you can listen to all kinds of radio stations. So, lots of ways to listen to The Prison Show. And the favorite way is that all the guys and the gals on the inside can listen on the Adovo app.
Adovo.
And I'm always saying 45 states, but I heard Tatiana the other day say that it's 50 states now.
Wow.
So, woo-hoo.
Wow. Yeah,
So
woohoo.
I was going to go and download the thing. I hadn't done that in a while and actually count how many units we're in. I mean, it's a lot of units out there. So.
Yes, it is, because we're getting the letters from everyone.
Hey. So y'all let your loved ones know that they can send us a shout out. They can do it live. It's after 9:45 Central Time. They call us at 713-526-5738, option number 2, or they can send us a voice recording on our Facebook Messenger app. Either which way they want to do it. But that's the show. It's been a good one.
It has been a great one.
Tomorrow's going to be beautiful. Y'all guys enjoy it.
Thank God.
Yeah, today was terrible.
Have a great weekend.
Daddy, I'm coming to see you at visiting hours next week. Mama ain't been doing too well, I'll tell you more when we speak. And Billy's love